In 2010, Melinda Blau and Karen Fingerman wrote a book they called Consequential Strangers. In that book, they indicated that there are people that we meet every day in our lives and kind of dismiss them because we think they're not important to us. And then we find out at some later time that oftentimes those people are important, and they have brought great change and blessing into our lives. Jesus tells a story that fits this model. He talks about a rich man and Lazarus. Lazarus was a poor beggar who lived at the gate of this rich man and simply begged for his living. You get the impression in the story that the rich man not only thought Lazarus was inconsequential, but really thought maybe he was an annoyance. And in the end, the rich man found himself in hell, looking up to heaven where he saw Lazarus and begging Abraham to send Lazarus to his aid. Well, in light of Consequential Strangers, you come to realize that Lazarus really was a consequential person in that rich man's life, and the story would have been totally different if that rich man would have recognized Lazarus' contribution to his life. And sometimes we get the impression that we're supposed to take care of people, particularly people like Lazarus, because it's our duty. This story indicates that we pass up a blessing. So during this week, I'm suggesting a spiritual practice for you, that you pay attention to the people in your life. Maybe keep a physical list, and if not physical, at least a mental list, in which you note all of the people that you encounter during a day. And at the end of the day, go over that list either mentally or physically and ask yourself, which one of those people really made a contribution to your life? If you do this long enough, you'll find almost spontaneously that you encounter a stranger and you come away from that encounter saying, oh, that was one of them. It probably won't be as dramatic as the rich man and Lazarus, but it will be that kind of experience that you come away from that encounter saying, that made me feel good, or you find your energy is uplifted. These consequential strangers are gifts that God brings into your life. During this week, I encourage you to look for the consequential stranger. I'm Bob Flaherty, pastor of Newburgh First United Methodist Church in Newburgh, Oregon.